Maybe if I just disappeared, they'd finally stop expecting me to be perfect.
Layla Santiago had always been the girl everyone pointed to when they needed an example of doing things right. At just 22, she was the first in her family to make it into a top university. She carried a 4.0 GPA, held a campus leadership position, ran a small beauty page on Instagram, and every day, she disappeared a little more behind the smile that everyone loved but no one ever questioned. She lived in a small, quiet college town in Pennsylvania, the kind with brick buildings, evergreen lawns, and a main street with shops that closed before 8 p.m. It was peaceful on the outside, but Layla's world felt anything but calm. The night it happened, Layla was standing on an old steel bridge, tears streaming down her face, her phone glowing with a notification she never wanted to see again. Another comment. Another judgment. Another stranger telling her who she should be. And with trembling fingers, she whispered into the cold night air. Maybe if I just disappeared, they'd finally stop expecting me to be perfect. That's when her phone buzzed again, this time with a message that froze her breath. It wasn't from a stranger. It was from her mother. From childhood, Layla had learned that approval was survival. Her mother, Camila, worked 2 jobs after Layla's father left, and every achievement Layla brought home seemed to make her mother's tired eyes brighten. Perfect grades meant her mother smiled. Flawless photos meant people praised her. Perfect behavior meant nobody left. It became her religion, earn love by being perfect. But perfection came with a cost. At school, professors expected more because Layla always excels. Friends confided in her but never noticed her own quiet unraveling. Online followers complimented her beauty but never asked about her fear of failing. And the trolls. They were the worst. You're getting fat. Try harder next time. You fell off, not pretty anymore. Layla deleted them, blocked them, ignored them, but their voices lived in her mind. Then came the night of the bridge. She had just turned in 2 assignments, finished a group project, posted a photo she didn't even like, and answered everyone's messages with fake cheer. But one comment, one stranger saying, "You try too hard to look perfect." It's sad. Shattered something inside her. She hadn't slept properly in weeks. She ate whatever she could find between classes. She smiled even when her chest felt like it was collapsing inward. She pretended her lungs weren't tight with anxiety. So she walked. Past the dorms. Past the library. Past Main Street. Until she reached the bridge where the town lights reflected like blurred constellations on the river below. She didn't want to die. But she also didn't know how to keep living like this. Then her phone buzzed. It was a voice note from her mother, only 30 seconds long. Layla pressed play, expecting another, "Did you finish your assignment?" Or, "Are you eating well?" But Camila's voice was trembling. "Layla, mi amor. I know you're tired. I know you're trying so hard. I saw your latest picture and, you look beautiful, but not happy. I never wanted you to feel like you had to be perfect for me. You're enough. You've always been enough, even when you fail, even when you fall, even when you're lost. Come home if you need to. Please. I'm worried." Layla froze. Her whole life, she'd believed perfection was the only way to keep love. The only way to keep people from leaving, like her father did. The only way to matter. But her mother's voice cracked with something she hadn't heard since she was a child, fear of losing her. Not because she wasn't perfect. But because she was hurting. Layla dropped her phone, hands trembling, breath shaking as the truth flooded in. All this time, she hadn't been running toward success. She'd been running away from her fear of being unlovable. She sank to the cold metal walkway of the bridge, hugging her knees, crying harder than she ever had. There, under the cold stars and the whispering river, Layla made the decision that would change everything. She went home. Not to her dorm. Not to her social pages. Home. Her mother opened the door before Layla even knocked. She didn't ask questions. She just held her, tight, warm, steady, like she was still her baby girl who didn't have to prove anything. For the first time in years, Layla allowed herself to break in someone's arms. Over the next days, she slept. She unplugged. She breathed. Her mother cooked her warm meals, they watched old movies, they talked about real things, fear, pain, expectations, love. And Layla realized something life-changing. Her mother never asked her to be perfect. The world never truly needed her to be perfect. She was the one who believed perfection was the price of love. One morning, Layla woke up early, walked outside, and watched the sunrise from their small porch. She held her phone in her hands, the same device that had fed her validation and poisoned her peace. She opened Instagram. Not to post, but to say goodbye. Her final message was simple. Perfection nearly killed me. So today, I choose peace instead. She deleted the app. Then, she took a long walk under the soft morning light and whispered to herself. This me is enough. Returning to school wasn't easy. Some followers wondered why she left. Some classmates asked if she was okay. Some friends didn't understand. But Layla didn't owe anyone perfection. She joined a small campus support group. She took fewer classes. She let herself rest. She let herself be human. And slowly, quietly, beautifully, she found herself again. Layla didn't become perfect. She became real. And that finally made her free. You don't have to be perfect to be loved, you just have to be honest about who you are. If this story touched your heart, don't scroll away. Share it with someone who's been carrying more than they admit, someone who needs a reminder that they are enough as they are. And if you believe in stories that heal, inspire, and remind us we're never alone, follow us for more.